Hello everyone and welcome once again to Mashinky. Just going to give you a quick recap of where we are today from our previous episodes, which you can follow along with. There is a playlist down in the description or at the end of this video. You'll find a link. So we started off here at Merchford. This is going to be our main town here. We do have a nice little bus route running around. Where I'm making things flicker by touching them. I do apologise for that. So yeah, we've got a bus route and we have train service with a little link there, and that comes up to Kirkcaldy. Nice little station there. So that's generating us some cash there. And then we've got a second passenger line which runs from Ayr up to Chelmsford, and we have David White running around up here on the Chelmsford line, and as you can see we've got a bus route as well. A third line, because we don't have lines linked up as of yet. We have, and bring that up for a very good reason, which I'll explain in a minute. We have our forestry, which links into a sawmill down here. Got Bill running along, taking timber up to our tool works. And where we left it last time was we were also going to start delivering coal to our tool works, which comes over a bridge down here to our coal mine, which we are going to rename the station. Simple, sweet coal mine. So that's generating coal for us. Now, after I finished recording the previous video, I did notice a couple of things wrong with this layout. And if we flick to this view, I can demonstrate better. So we've made this a one-way system. Of course, poor Bill here, he can't get back over. So what we need to do before we start adding any more trains is get rid of that signal. We'll just add a piece of track in like so. And you know what? I know we're going to have to. I was going to say we'd delete that signal and bring that track up, but of course we are going to need signal there so that a train can't effectively block itself out. That's got that covered. Eventually I do want to bring that track out and over our dual track here, because this is going to become our main line, which will eventually curve round here. The secondary track, and we'll have some sort of track running under to get access over to here. Anyway, that's a little way off. Right now we've got Lilia here. If we jump over here, we need to hit the stop button on that. And the reason for that is I just want to get our coal train out and run down here first and onto its own track before Lilia heads out. If Lilia heads out, there is a potential to end up with too many trains sort of blocking the route down here. So let's open this up. We are going to use a Baldwin 460. And we are going to use Lynn's wagons as well because we don't have a whole lot of cash at the moment. We do have quite a lot of our timber tokens. Right, so I can only pull 4 of those at the moment with this loco. But you know what? That's fine. I can live with that. Right, where's that? I somehow managed to sell the loco, even though I didn't have it selected. That's weird. Definitely had that deselected. Okay. It's done now. I can't worry about it. Our cash has gone up, so that does suggest I managed to sell it somehow. Right, train number 9, you have no name. And you have no route. We want you to head down to the coal mine. I'm going to hit start on that. From the coal mine, we want you to come up to the tool works. Just like so. We'll give you a quick rundown of the quest. We are still working on our first early steam age quest to enter the steam age. Deliver 200 units of coal, which we are about to start, and delivery of timber, which we have already delivered a lot of timber before this started, to be fair, but once we get 200 timber, some cash and some timber tokens, whereas that one just gives us coal tokens. Right, we're all set. Let's jump back down here. We're going to hit go on the game, and out comes our new train. Now, suggestions, guys, for names for this train, please. Obviously nothing crude, rude, or too silly. We don't want Trainy McTrain Face or anything silly like that. If you want a train named after yourself or someone in your family, or generally something important to you, or we could name them after important train people. I'm going to leave that completely up to you guys in the comments. Right, he's on his way. We're going to hit start now on Lilia, who will come out as far as the signal. You can see it. I'm aware there is a delay waiting for these trains to make the way out to this point. But luckily here at least, Bill's going to be out of the way before train 9 gets here and tracks down to there. We're going to hit repay, pay back 50 of our cash. And there we go. Now that signal is passed. We should find that, yeah. Julia is making her way out onto our single track line down there. So, cash is coming in nicely. That's running. Now the question is, what do we go for next? Honestly, I don't think there is a whole lot more we can do just yet. And we could put in a loop for our coal train here. Just do some bit balling. So that would come like that. Eventually. That would become that. That would actually become like that. Let's get rid of that. Okay guys, I'm just trying to figure out our future plans for our lines. He's got there just in time for that to fill out nicely. Don't think we can afford any extensions yet, no. The freight station, 80. One thing we are going to do is keep an eye on these kind of things. Get our expansions in sooner. We can maximise everything as we're going along. Right. So let's work on... Oh. Or not work on, as the case may be, because we're out of cash for that. And let's speed up. We are unfortunately going to have to have a bit of a speed on the early parts of this game. Just so we can get those early tasks completed. Right. Now in theory, if I go $160 coins to take a bridge across there. We have got our first lot of coal tokens. Our timber tokens coming in nicely. Cash coming in. You know what? I think before worrying about getting any of that in, I need to level that out. We're gonna do that for now. And work out perfectly. Now we can have trains loop at that end. Brilliant. Right, so let's slow it down a bit. There we go. That'll run out of tokens. But that's gonna, yeah. Require a whole host of burrowing out of that hillside. Like so. Bring that there. Speed up time because, yeah, I'm going to find operating tokens for trains. Okay, let's borrow like so. Right. There we go. Lilia, can't find a path. Next destination. I think you can. Goes. Ah! No. Lilia can't find a path to next destination. Let's pause. Because I've been a silly rabbit. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If we do that, go like that, remove that signal, and place that in like so. Now when we hit play, I should be able to find route back. At least that's the theory. Right, that's just speed up. There we go. So Lilia has found the route, and all is good in the world. So we've got trains looping around there, gorgeous. Trains can loop around there. Now the next thing is sort out. Ow. Right. Where are we heading for? Honestly, I don't think we have anything to head for yet. It would be silly to put a loop in for the coal mine just yet. The only thing I can think that we do need to do, get a second train on this coal route. Train 9, we want you again. Because we need to build a duplicate. Right. Pause time. There's a reason I've done that. Orders. Start. Right, the reason I've done that is deforestation. When this jumps up, as you can see, you have just under 10 years to complete it. So deforestation, I am contacting you and your company because I need help. I own a forest that was badly hit by the recent storm. Lots of our trees were knocked down. I've negotiated with a few sawmills to sell these logs quickly. I don't know how to move so many logs. We've got people but no transport. Help me and we'll share the profit. So we could get 300 cash for doing this. And it's saying forest near Chelmsford. There's our forest. Wow. There is our forest. There is our timber. Wow. Jesus. I didn't think this through very well at all, did I, when I took on this? I mean, we could just ignore that. Scrap it off. Because long term, that cash isn't going to mean anything to us. It all depends, though, on if we want to eventually say, yes, we've completed everything. Now, going through there is not going to be an option. I think we're going to have to tunnel through here. The question is, yeah, that's going to cost 1,000. $763. $625. $480. You know what? I'm going to decline that because, quite honestly, it's going to cost us way more money. And look, that's more money than we're going to make just to get across that tunnel. And of course we can connect into here, but then we've got to think of the money it's going to cost to put a parson loop in. Then from there, we either bring it down here, bridge the river there, follow this, Yep, bring it up through the snowy hill, down onto this plateau and round through that gap to come into here, or we've got to cross one river, one massive mountain range, follow this down, 2 rivers, and curl it up into there. Either way, we're looking at thousands upon thousands of coins. That's not to say we can't ever do it, and we won't ever do it, but right now, I think that's a waste of resources. So, you know what? Refuse. Ordinarily, I wouldn't refuse a mission, a quest, but I think in this case, it has to be done. Just for our own sanity and the sake of saving money, really. Oh, there was one down there, but then we'd still have to bring it along that mountain range. Yeah, we'd still have to cross a river. Yeah, there's no way you'd do it sensibly. Alright, let's see how we're getting on. So train 10 is making his way there. You know what? We're going to give these the temporary names of Donald and Douglas. But I would appreciate better names for them eventually. But they can carry 36, because that's a heck of a trek, to be fair, for those. Right, we've got timber. We've got lots of timber. Let's get rid of that. And let's build ourselves a freight station. That's going to allow us to unload twice as quick, and the capacity doesn't really matter at the moment, to be fair, but it's good to have. Oh, trade. So one of our customers didn't pick up their order and is just collecting dust here and taking up our warehouse space. Would you like to buy any of it? Right, so halt. We could boost the production of either timber or coal. To 300. The issue is our cash balance. That's it. If we have a look, 1923. We have positive of 17 on cash. And that is after spending up. But then we had a increase there. Quest income minus 400. I wonder if it is. Should we do something similar to this? You know what, guys? I'm going to leave it up to you. Should we take a further loan and get either timber or coal tokens? Or should we say, not interested, Thanks anyway. I'll move on. Let me know your choice down in the comments. Because that is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.